Hi guys! Welcome to our tutorial on how to create a successful marketing campaign on Facebook in 2023. Today we'll be using the example of a car dealer who sells brand new cars, and we'll be discussing how to align business goals with campaign objectives. Let's begin by making our first advertising campaign. To start, navigate to the Facebook Ads Manager and select the option Create Ad. After that, pick a campaign goal. As we remember, our car dealer sells brand new cars on its websites. In this case, we'll select the option for traffic. We'll not go into detail about the other options at this time, but we'll see them in the next videos. Then we proceed to the campaign level, where you need to give the campaign a name. It can be anything. The important thing is that it's easy to identify when you have multiple campaigns. Typically, after the campaign is launched, I will modify the name to include information about the target audience. If your campaign falls under one of the categories listed in the special Ad Categories block, pick the appropriate category from the list. Additional paperwork may be needed to launch advertising campaigns in one of these particular categories. In the Campaign Details block, you can see automatically filled in data based on the selection of campaign goals at the very beginning. A/B test block will be researched in the next videos. Then you can click the next button to go to the ad set level. Now you can add a name for the group and choose where you want to drive traffic. In our example, you should choose a website because we have made the conversion research of the site and want to try this model. We will leave dynamic creative for the future, but I will say a few words about the daily budget. I recommend setting up a minimum daily budget at the very beginning of the campaign to test it and to see the results in 24 hours. If no critical errors are found in the campaign settings, you can increase the daily budget in a few hours. If you want an advertising campaign to start at a certain time and end when necessary, you can use the schedule. Congratulations! We've reached a crucial step in setting up an advertising campaign, creating the target audience. Initially, we need to decide for whom we will display the ads. To make the appropriate choice, it's essential to comprehend how the potential audience of the advertised product behaves. How long does it take for them to make a buying decision, and can a specific product or service be of interest to people who are in particular location? There are 4 options that determine the location of our audience. People living in or recently in this location, people living in this location, people recently in this location, and people traveling in this location. In this case, we will choose the option living in this location, set the point Chicago and several points within a 10-mile radius on the map, and proceed to the settings of socio-demographic data. As you can see, on the right side of the screen, we have estimated daily results that shows us what daily reach the advertising campaign will have and how many clicks it will bring. It directly depends on what kind of audience you are setting in this step. I recommend you to put a lot of markers of a small radius on the map in order to set the user's geography as exactly as possible. For each marker, the default value is set to 25 miles. If you are setting up ads for a small local company, for example cafe, you should narrow down the geolocation because most likely your customers live in near the specified point. Another option is that you can create an additional ad set to get some people of a competitor's point, for example, a successful cafe in neighboring area, and then create advertisement for it with advantages of your cafe over a competitor. I created 4 points with a minimum radius and set them in the places I need, near Chicago, Illinois. In the next step, you can see the age settings. We will set the range from 20 to 60 and limit the audience to men only. Now we move on to detailed targeting, which consists of preformed audience segments based on user interests, behavior, and preferences. For our Facebook ads campaign, there is an audience segment which is called auto-detailing. Let's select it and look at the estimated daily results on the right side of the screen. As you can see, the approximate reach is 5 to 1500 with the number of clicks from 27 to 77. The data is based on the average performance of similar advertising campaigns and depends on how attractive the text and images of the ad will be. Adding more targeting details here will expand your audience to include more people. Needless to say that the advertisement must contain reliable information. Do not try to specify a price or an advantage that the customer will not find on your website, as this will increase the number of clicks but not sales. Then we should exclude target audience which is connected with luxury vehicles. There are two types of placements, automatic, which is now called Advantage Plus, and the second one is manual. Facebook recommends to choose Advantage Plus because it is suitable for entry-level campaigns. But for the large and complex advertising campaigns, I advise to choose placement manually. In the next step, we have to choose a delivery optimization strategy. Depending on the goals of advertising campaign, you can choose several options: target page views, link clicks, daily unique coverage, or impression. There is a landing page with a good conversion rate for this advertising campaign, so I will choose the link click strategy. If Facebook Pixel is installed on the landing page and event tracking is set up, you can specify a target conversion cost and the Facebook ads algorithm will try to keep it at the desired level. Then we move on to the most interesting step, creating ads. The first thing we should do is to select an existing Facebook page linked to our ads account, and then select the Instagram account on behalf of which our ads will be displayed. The connection between Instagram account and the Facebook advertising platform will be described the next time. The easiest way to get additional traffic to the landing page is to use an existing Instagram post. If you are sure that your post is popular to user, got a lot of likes and comments, then you can promote it. But I recommend always creating several new videos and crop them for different formats: reels, posts, and stories. That's why we should choose the create ad option below. In this case, then I will choose manual upload and just proceed to the selection of ad formats. I have a good video designed specially for this advertising campaign, so I will choose the single option. But if you don't have a prepared video, you'd better choose the carousel format for creating an attractive advertisement by uploading several images. Try to put the most attractive picture on the first screen. Now we need to upload the video. To do this, click on the Add Media button and select the right file on the computer. After adding the file, the system will need a few minutes to process and prepare it. In the lower right corner of the screen, you can watch the download process. At the same time, we need to prepare the title and description, which will be used in the ad. The trend of 2023 is use of artificial intelligence ChatGPT, which will help you create several variants of titles. I asked the bot to write a text no more than 27 characters in each field and no more than 125 characters in the primary text field. I have already got a list of titles and texts, selected the most suitable ones, and now I will just copy them into the necessary fields. I use several options at once to see which one will bring the best results. As you can see, the preview is not available because the previously uploaded video is still being processed. If you want to get calls, I also recommend to set the checkbox Show Call Extension on your website. It means that when someone clicks on an ad and go to your website, a call button will appear at the bottom of the screen, and the dialer application will call via mobile communication. Now it's time to click on the Publish button and wait for the approval of the advertising campaign. Congratulations! You have launched your first advertisement in Facebook ads. If something didn't work after watching this video, you can write your question in the comments and I will try to answer it. If you don't want to launch an advertising campaign yourself, you can text me and I will help you with the launch and management to get as many customers as possible.